Good afternoon, everyone, and a very warm welcome to Rabat and to the Mohammed VI complex, where the continuation today of the CAF Under-17 AFCON 2026 group stages. This is the final day of the group stages. Groups C and D will get resolved one way or another in the next few hours. One thing that is for sure is that Tanzania will be in the quarterfinals. Play 2 and 1-2. They are very much in the box seat in this group. Their opponents are Mali, who themselves have drawn 2, so they're unbeaten as well. A win for them today would guarantee them a place in the quarter-final. Mali would be guaranteed a place in the playoff, at the very least, for a place in the World Cup. If they were to lose and one of Mozambique and Angola win the other game. Tanzania coming to this game with plenty of changes from the side which have blown apart both Mozambique and Angola so far in this competition. This is the Mali dressing room. The white shirts for them today. And it's the blue of Tanzania. The only 2 players to keep their place in the side for Tanzania are the 2 fullbacks, Buga and Idrissa. Everyone else has been left out. Reinforcements coming in. The squad will be fully utilised today. Expect to see Ningo, Abassi and Yahai, the only 2 players yet to play in this competition for Tanzania, and play a part later in the day. Here come the 2 teams, Mali and Tanzania. Having made the long walk out, we are now just about ready for the 2 national anthems.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem.
First national anthem will be that of Les Aigles, Mali.
national anthem of Tanzania. الأحداث مع النشيد الوطني
Now the Tanzanian
لتنزانيا.
national anthem.
Go. Je t'attends. Oui, nous, on a déjà fini le tirage. On est rentré un peu plus tôt. On t'attend. Soro, avec vos clients. D'accord. Ouais, d'accord. Ouais, ne t'inquiète pas. L'autre match, on doit pouvoir Siempre. C'est déjà en place ou pas? En position, et on fait nous aussi on attaque. Ok, madame. On est à moins 20. C'est bon? Moi ici. Go, go, go. Play.
Goal kick. Was kicked straight out. It's a good start this from Mali. They've looked adventurous in the opening minute and a half. Many of these Tanzanian players, they haven't really had much game time. It's a good thing when you win your opening 2 games and everyone else is drawing elsewhere, is that you've got the group run. They are 4 points clear after just 2 games and out of sight. They already know that they're through. It's an early ball into that penalty area. It's ambitious from Dumbaya, and it drops into the arms of the goalkeeper. Oh, that's in. Well, that's the night. That's the start they needed. And it's Toure that gets his first goal in the competition. Abdoulaye Toure was on the receiving end of the ball into the box, and very quickly Mali score one of the quickest goals in the competition. Abdoulaye Toure on the end of it and beating Fuai. It was a ball out wide, and the ball in from Mohamed was a good one. Just in between the defender and the goalkeeper, and it's slung into the net from close range. That is a tremendous ball in from Mohamed Ebenezer Sergo Dogo. Swept home by Toure. That's the start they needed. Goal in the 3rd minute for Mali. Really well placed goal as well from Toure. They've come out with a purpose of Mali. It's a little bit disjointed at the moment from Tanzania. To the penalty area. They can't seem to get clearance away, and that's right on the line, that foul. All over the place at the moment, Tanzania just need to settle into the game. He's going to have to line his wall up here. U-8. It's 3 in that wall. Referee wants to make sure it's the full distance. So here comes the free kick. It's straight into the wall, and the second delivery is straight over the crossbar. Sacco with the first free kick. Less said about Koita's second effort. Probably the better. High over the top of the crossbar from him. A 0-0 draw and a 1-1 draw. Mali had only scored 1 goal prior to that one just being scored there by Torre. And that was scored by Silo, the left back. Tanzania fielding a much changed side, having won their first 2, and they've won the group already. You can't blame them for that. Got to try and settle into the game. They've just not found their rhythm at the moment, but they've won a free kick here. So Adam Juma Shibani, who plays in France for Grenoble Foot. He's won a free kick. Just need to settle themselves down, Tanzania. It's all been a bit dizzy in the opening 6 minutes, losing here by a goal to 0. They're not going to get too carried away, but they are on the hunt at the moment. Into the penalty area. And that was a really good pass as well from Suan. The flag did go up. At least I thought the flag had gone up. Let's have a little look here. I thought I saw the flag raised in the air. So it wouldn't have counted for anything. It was Swan, it was offside. Fuai. Fuai again. McKinday to Sultan and back to McKinday, who needs to be careful. He's been put under a bit of pressure there by Torre. Good rush forward from Sacco. Back in the midfield by Adam. Here's Adam. Sent sprawling to the ground. Foul was by Makan Sacco. There's a couple of fouls in there, really. Nearly 8 minutes gone. If you're just joining us, an early goal after just 3 minutes from Abdoulaye Touré from close range after a great ball in from Mohamed. As Mali ahead, which puts them on to 5 points. If they were to win this, 5 points, they become second in the group. Most likely that they would play Algeria in the quarter-final, but that's all yet to be finalised later on when Group D gets its turn to finalise in the last of the group games today. Diarra. Samake turns and gets it wide, or at least tries to get it wide. It's a bit too powerful for Sila. It's a neat turn in the midfield from Zingu. Chipped in the air from Kazinga. Idrissa. Sultan. Oh, Makinde plays back in Tanzania for TDS. As do quite a number of these players. TDS, the one of the main clubs in Tanzania, do pride themselves on a very good youth system. Thrusted forward by Diarra. Had to get there first, Makinde, and he did. He's got good distance on the clearance. That will bobble away on the far side and out for a throw. It's an injury at the moment which is stopping things. Makinde is down, that's why he went and followed through there as he cleared, caught Kamasoko. He's up and running again now. Samake. It's a good ball. Finding Mohamed. Mohamed with his assist for that opening goal very early on for Mali, scored by Abdullah Torre. Salah Diarra. Tanzania getting the ball back, but they're not really able to venture over the halfway line much at the moment. It keeps coming back to them. That was an overhit pass, trying to return it back to his captain, Lepuga. Couldn't stop it from going out for a throw. Silla. Held up by the goal scorer. Silla again. Header away to Kazinga. Kazinga can't keep it. It's hunted down well. Sent wide by Doumbia. Makansako. Oh, forgot the ball there. Doumbia. When he tried to get it back, he committed the foul, and that will be a free kick. Well, the early goal kind of makes the other game fairly obsolete. Still 0-0 between Angola and Mozambique. The winners of that one will, as things stand, go into the World Cup playoff and no more. Mozambique have scored 1 and conceded 4. Angola have yet to score and conceded 3. So, as things stand, if it was a draw, Mozambique would squeeze through on goals scored. Header away by Idrissa. Cushion out wide by Brewer. Brewer again. He's the holding midfielder. Another TDS player. Brewer once more. Needs to be careful he doesn't overcook this. Finding Lepuga. Down the line it goes. Flicked on by Abdul, who's come over to the right-hand side now. Well, the luxury of winning 2 games and then nobody else winning any games means that coming to the last game having already won the group, it's not often that happens in tournaments of 4 teams in a group, but it's happened here. And Tanzania, as a consequence, have every right to put out the fringe players, and it gives everyone a bit of tournament experience. At the moment, they are being outplayed. It's Mohamed again, and with a little bit more due diligence, maybe, that might have been a better ball in. Mzungu is able to clear. Mali 1, Tanzania 0. 13.5 minutes gone. The clearance by Idrissa, smashing into Mohamed and out for a throw. Idrissa to take the throw. Well, they made light work. And their 2 matches, they beat Mozambique 3-0, they beat Angola 3-0. Abdullah Touré with the early goal, giving Mali the lead here. It stays the same. These will be the 2 qualifiers into the quarter-final. Opponents will be finalised later this evening when Group D is concluded. Nudged away by Sila. Lapuga. Back inside by Abdul. Lapuga. That's a good ball. This is Kazinga. Son. Throw it to Tanzania. That goal that they conceded, first goal they've conceded in the tournament. 2 3-0 victories, and they're on the look for an equaliser here. So plays it forward to Kazinga. Kazinga can't get the cross in, but it comes back out again to Brewer. Spurred back to the goalkeeper by Sacco. It's a challenge from behind by Sultan. Sultan Salim went in heavily. That's going to be a free kick. So many of these Tanzanian players play for TDS. They do know a lot about each other, haven't spent so much time together at club level. Well, entire back 4 plays for TDS. So too Kazinga in the midfield and Abdul. So 6 players in total. TDS starting today for Tanzania. Forward by Abdul. Seems to be residing permanently over on his near side now. Muzunga over on the far side. Now by Samake. Settled into the game a bit better now of Tanzania. The Serengeti boys, as they are known. Not a powerhouse in African football, but they've certainly made a few people sit up in this competition so far. Their star players are all sitting on the bench today. And I would imagine they're not likely to flex their muscles. They don't need to. Obviously, you love to have the winning habit, but here comes the cross, and it nearly come all the way through to Kazinga. Samala got it clear. Chekna Amala with a clearance. 18 minutes gone. Mali still leading by 1-0. Like a throw. It was a foul throw by Silla, but wasn't spotted by either a referee or assistant. Second goal for Mali would pretty much wrap up the group qualification to the quarter-final. The only thing that would be left undecided would be whether Angola or Mozambique get a crack at the World Cup playoff. 19 minutes gone here, 1-0 to Mali, and the other game is still 0-0. So Mali unbeaten, but they haven't won a game yet. They've drawn both matches. It's a searching ball. It's wrong angle really for Abdul, and it runs all the way through to the Mali goalkeeper, Czech Umar Diarra, who hasn't had much to do so far. Plays for his namesake club, FC Diarra. Searching ball into the channel. That's a good ball. Mohamed, he's looked lively down the right-hand side. He's causing 1 or 2 problems for Idrissa. Idrissa does address that one. That was a foul by Mohamed, despite the shouts of no foul, no foul. Long boot forward from Vuai, the goalkeeper. Chip over the top should be guided through to Vuai. The Serengeti boys continue to trail here by a goal to 0, but they've already wrapped up the group, but they could be 2-0 down here. It's a great ball inside. Chance for the second. Great save by Vuai to keep out the shot from Koita. Well, that should have been 2. Clear sight of goal. He went for power. Goalkeeper was behind it every inch of the way. Another try from Doumbia. Doumbia tried to slip it through the middle. Different wavelength to Toure, unfortunately, and it goes all the way through to Vuai. 21.5 minutes gone. Mali 1, Tanzania 0. Still 0-0 in the other game. Not that it matters of any consequence to the outcome of this group. That was the shot. Soko. Good save by the goalkeeper. Got down really well. It was a powerful shot as well. You could really feel the thud of the glove. Mozambique have taken a lead, by the way, in the other game. Angola 0, Mozambique 1. Doesn't put any pressure really on Mali, who are on the attack at the moment. Silla. Showed too much of that to Lepugo. It's given away again, and this is Kamasoko. Well, they've had a couple of very good sightings in the last 2 minutes, and Kamasoko's had both of them, the captain, but he's not been able to find a way past Vuai. This time it was an effort that he tried to curl, and he got his ankles all wrong. Kamasoko. Goal kick midway through the first half. Mali leading, as they have been since the 3rd minute of the game, by 1-0. That Mozambique goal just cracks a little bit of pressure on Mali, because if they were to win, that would take them to 4 points. And Mali would go out if they were to lose, or indeed draw. So puts a little bit of pressure on Mali. Perhaps a little bit more pressure now, because it's a corner. Corner is going to be taken by Abdul. They've got height in the box of Tanzania. Played short. That was not quite what they had in mind. So made a mess of it. De Figueiredo has scored the goal that has put Mozambique ahead in the other game. There's an injury here to the goalkeeper, Vuai. Seems to be a problem with his forearm. Bag of ice has come out. 25 minutes gone, Mali still leading 1-0. Nothing the goalkeeper could have done to keep out the shot from Toure after just 3 minutes. This is effectively a drinks break and a timeout here in Rabat at the Mohammed VI complex. Tanzania trailing by a goal to 0. But they've already won this group, so it's no pressure on them. The battle for second has suddenly been cracked up by Mozambique taking the lead against Angola. If Tanzania were to draw or win, then it would be Mozambique that go through, and Mali would have to finish in third, go out, but still play in a World Cup playoff. This was a save that was made by Vuai. He's having treatment on the opposite arm to the one where that save was made, so it wasn't that shot that caused the problem. Back and underway then. Well, they do have goalkeepers at their disposal on the bench. Haji is the #1 goalkeeper, and he doesn't wear #1, he wears number 18. There is a #1 in Manuel Easy. He could come on as well, in theory. Both goalkeepers have been named on the bench, so they do have 2 reserve goalkeepers. Goodbye. Foul on Kamasoko. The foul was by Sohan. Sohan Adam Juna Shabani. One player that doesn't play his football in Tanzania, he plays his football in France for Grenoble Foot. Another foul by Son. Just caught Sako late. Equalising goal for Angola through Anisu Francisco. So it's 1-1 in that game, so that takes a little bit of pressure off of Mali. The game ends up in a draw. They are pretty much through to the quarterfinals regardless of what happens here, unless they get absolutely destroyed by 4 clear goals, and being that they're 1-0 up, that doesn't look at this stage likely. I know Tanzania have been banging in the goals in this competition. They haven't created too much so far. Ball into the box. It comes all the way through. So away by Abdo. It wasn't very much of a clearance, and then the shot across the face of goal And that could have easily been goal number 2. It was Mohamed that pulled it across the face of goal, and Vuai has been kept very busy. That's another good save. He's having a word with his defence. He wants a little bit more protection. There was too much time and space. That's a decent save from Vuai. Ibrahim Vuai with the save. Mali got a man down. The player down is Hamala. Checking Hamala. Just coming up to the half-an-hour mark. Mali leading still by a goal to nil. The other game 1-1 between Angola and Mozambique. Angola need to win that if they are to make it to, at the very least, the World Cup playoff. You're not acclimatised with the CAF system. I'll tell you about that in a second. Let's just see this corner first. It's cleared away to the edge of the penalty area. The shot's too high. That's over the crossbar. Half an hour gone. The shot was from Kemasoko. Captain got underneath it. So a goal kick. The top 2 in each group, 4 groups. Top 2 go through, but not only did they go through to the quarter-final, they qualified for the expanded World Cup in Qatar. But there are 10 spaces for African teams in that competition. So 2 of the 3rd place teams will get qualifying status as well. That all comes down to 2 playoff matches that will take place later this week. There will be an elimination from this competition, but the playoff, the referee's going to stop that because it hit him. They'll both be hoping that, well, Tanzania already qualified for the quarter-final. Mali will be hoping it's not them that's eliminated and left playing that playoff place. They're used to this pitch, Mali. They played here against Mozambique. They had to come from behind in that game. They scored in the 3rd minute of this game. They were 1-0 down after 5 minutes here on this pitch against Mozambique 3 days ago. Slow starters, Mali, in their other games. 0-0 draw as well against Angola. Zungu, back to Idrissa, lifts it in towards the penalty area. It's a nice turn. There was a bit of a stagger, and this is a chance. Is he going to make it 1-1? Oh, he goes down under the challenge. That might well be a penalty. The referee's going to give it now. It was a foul on Sohn. He waited, he bided his time, and really Tanzania had an opportunity there to score. Didn't take the opportunity, but they do win a penalty. An injury for the other goalkeeper now, Diarra of Mali. Well, that was the chance teed up, and he was brought down after he'd made the pass, so, but he left it because Abdul had a free shot at goal, and each would play an advantage. Good referee. Really, Abdul should have scored. It was a save by the goalkeeper. The FVS, the football video system, is going to be reviewed before the penalty is confirmed. First thing that they check for is that there is no offside. Or no foul on that far side. Is there a foul there? Is it out of play? Certainly looks like there's a little bit of daylight, but part of the ball can still be overlapping the line and it still be on. It's very difficult with the one camera angle on the near side, all the cameras on the near side. Then the ball comes in. There's no offside there. So definitely no offside there. That's very, very tight, that one. Well, there's lots of permutations to this penalty call, isn't there? It's not straightforward. That was where the penalty itself was given. The referee has now made his decision.
After review, no penalty, offside.
No penalty, offside. So, Tanzania's chance of a equalising goal taken away from them by the offside against Son. He was just off there as the ball was poked through. It wasn't initially towards him. It was almost as if he was running onto it himself, Kazinga. But Son did get there, did pull it back. Even if Abdul did score, we'd have had the same permutation. And the goalkeeper, Diarra, is down. They thought they had a penalty. They thought they had a route back into the game there, Tanzania. They are warming up their third choice goalkeeper, Manuelesi. As the latest league table with Angola equalising, it comfortably has these two going through to the quarter-finals. That's an interesting ball. Out wide from Samake to find Mohamed. Mohamed comes back inside, tries to deliver. It's blocked at source by Kazinga. Head on. Back with Silla. Silla again. It's an interesting delivery. Well, the goalkeeper's under pressure, but made light work of it. There was an offside flag up against Toure, the goal scorer, of the only goal of the game so far, with 7.5 minutes to go till half-time. And you can see he was just wandering offside, but it was taken comfortably by Vuai, the goalkeeper. That one was a strike that was way wide and too high too. Kick will be taken by Diarra. Check Diarra to launch this one into Tanzania's half. Back out wide again, and off goes Sacco. Can't get the cross in first time. Goes again. This time he does get the cross in. It's glanced off a defender. It's not been fully cleared yet. Up comes Silla. Clever play from Silla. And the cross was good as well. It's on the volley. Oh, what a great goal. Such a shame the flag was up. Well, the subs were running on the field to celebrate, and little wonder, it was a brilliant strike from Abdoulaye Touré, but the flag was up, and it was up very quickly. It will just be checked. Well, that angle doesn't quite confirm as to whether it was offside or not. It was a tremendous volley from Touré, who is hopeful that there was a defender between him and the ball. It is being tentatively checked by the FVS. In the meantime, there's an injury here to Idrissa. Sort of an ankle problem. That's a tremendous hit by Touré on the volley, right into the corner on the turn. Great ball in as well from Yusuf Silla. But the flag was up quickly. We're just hearing no offside. And it sounds like the goal is going to go. After all, it's 2-0. Wow, what a great goal from Touré. His second goal of the game. And no wonder they're celebrating, because it was a magnificent strike. This is worth watching over and over again. Look at the technique. Great finish. Super ball in from Silla. One of the goals of the tournament, and it's been scored by Touré. It's 2-0. And that puts an even bigger comfort cushion in place for Mali as they look to cement a place in the quarter-final, and Touré's double has put them in prime position to do exactly that. One defender on that near side of the penalty area was clearly playing him onside. It was marginal, and you feel for the good of the game the goal stands, because that was a fantastic piece of technique from Abdoulaye Touré to make it 2-0. Tanzania haven't really got going in this game so far. Free kick, but the referee not happy where it's being taken by Lepurga. That's good play. Out wide to Touré again. This time, good defending from Tanzania, who can come away down the left-hand side with Idrissa. Just a little over 2 minutes of the first half remaining. That will be a free kick to Tanzania, who made 9 changes for this game today. Just the 2 fullbacks keeping their place in the side. And that certainly disrupted their rhythm, but you can understand them doing that, trying to give everyone in the squad the opportunity to play in a tournament as prestigious as this. So a goal kick with 90 seconds of the first half remaining. Diarra has decided he's going to take it on his near side of the 6-yard box. His kicks usually pack a punch, and this one is lifted out towards his near side. Glances off of a defender and out for a throw into Mali, who lead here by 2-0. 2 goals for Abdallah Toure. Lapuga. Neat triangle from Tanzania. They're going to have to go backwards before they go forward, and they've got to be careful. Sultan and Makinde, and now Idrissa. Last minute of the first half. Charging down into the penalty area was Mazungu. He goes down, no foul though. Brought away by Hamala. Got that unassailable lead, haven't they, Tanzania at the top. Clear by 4 points going into this final match. No catching them, and their goal difference is still +5, despite the fact that they trail here. In fact, that's wrong, that league table. It's +6 before the game. It's now +4. So that league table that you saw on your screen there, incorrect. It's +4. So 6 minutes added on at the end of the at the end of the first half. Silla. Searching from Samake. Lapuga clears. Kazinga wins a throw. Great skills from Lapuga. Gets it wide to Abdul, back to Lapuga. Abdul picked up a knock there, just got caught by Silla. So free kick is given by the referee. Six minutes of stoppage time, and we played one of them. It's over the top, and Tanzania looking to try and get themselves back into the game, but there was no link-up involving Edom there. Edom trying to lead the line at the moment. It's brought away by Mali, looking to extend themselves further here. Wide to Mohamed. He's come to the left-hand side now. Mohamed comes inside. He's right-footed. He tries the curler. Didn't really trouble goalkeeper Vuai, who made the save. Well, the team talk at half-time from Denver Troyer is quite an easy one. Carry on doing what you are doing. You are 2-0 up. And with the other game being drawn, qualification to the quarterfinals is a formality. The only way it can't happen is if there's a winner in the other game and Mali don't win this game, a game they are 2-0 up in. It's possible, but you would fancy them from this position to go and qualify for the last 8. It starts getting interesting then, the knockout. This is Samake. Straight through the middle and cut out by Makinde. Silla again. He likes to get forward and he possesses a really good left foot delivery, as we saw for the second goal. It's too close to the goalkeeper, and an easy catch for Vuai. And we're halfway through those 6 minutes added on at the end of the 45. It's Mali, who are happy to keep the ball at the moment. Leading here by 2-0. This is just as they wanted it. Dominant first half from them. Good value for their lead. Off come Tanzania and Mzugu. So, add on. Now it's with Lapuga. Lapuga to Som. Back across by Brewer. And then wide to Adrissa. Adrissa. Forceful challenge on him by Sacco. It's going to be a throw-in to Mali. Minute and a half remaining of stoppage time at the end of the first half. Still 2-0. Mali lead Tanzania. The other game in the group is at half-time. That has reached half-time. It's 1-1 between Angola and Mozambique. So that stays the same. It doesn't matter what happens here. These two go through regardless. Trying to get the cross in, and well, that could have gone anywhere from Diarra, and he was fortunate he put it over his own crossbar for a corner. Well, goalkeeper Diarra not too happy. As his namesake Diarra put the ball over the top of the crossbar. Corner for Tanzania. To the near post, dealt with well. Comes out to Mohammed. One back by Son. About 20 seconds remaining. This is the last play of the half, you would think, and Mali probably just need to get the ball clear. And with a clean sheet and a 2-goal cushion, it's been the first half they would have wanted, but they could be in trouble here. Is a chance for Son. He didn't take it in his stride. It's cleared away by goalkeeper Diarra. The touch on this near side. Well, we're over the 6 minutes of added time. The ball drops out of play on the near side, and you get the feeling that the referee is just about to blow for half-time. Indeed he is. Mali are on course to join their opponents Tanzania in the quarter-final. They lead at half-time 2-0, thanks to two very good goals from Abdoulaye Toure. Scored an early one. The second one looked offside initially, but it wasn't on inspection. And one of the goals of the tournament, a fantastic volley from Abdoulaye Toure. He's got both the goals, and it's Mali that lead Tanzania at half-time by 2-0.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Go, go. Play.
Arrête, concentrez les gars, allez.
Solo. But confirmé.
C'est bien, Madou, communication.
Goal for Mali. Score by play number 9. Goal for Mali. Score by play number 9.
Ah voilà.
Namori.
Ballon haut. Les gars.
Ballon. Habla con alguien. Hey. No te plonges rien.
Qui va?
Avec les bons niveaux de
شوف
Welcome back. Tanzania just about to make a change. And they're about to bring on a substitute.
Player number 12, replacement number 10. And player number
Galend.
14, replacement number 11. تنتهي منتخب التنزاني بخروج اللاعب 12 إليك يوسف دخول اللاعب لقمان مطر خروج إدريسا
Babasalu comes on, as does Razaki Juma Bergalendi. And the two players making way are Idrissa and Lupuga are the two players that started the previous game. So now we have the 11 changes from the side that started the previous game. They're 2-0 down here, Tanzania. They've already won the group, so they're not going to be too cautious. It's a drilled shot from Kamasoko, goes wide. That's all the way through. Well, he doesn't seem too happy there, Vuai and Diarra rather, but I can see why. He wanted it. The defender just clattered it clear regardless. Didn't listen to the goalkeeper at all. There was a clear call for it. So we're off and underway in this second half. Two 2-0 here, 1-1 in the other game. A minute and a half into the second half. It's a good tackle by Sacco. Razaki.
Hey, tubago. Ala nyefe, ala. Nama ala ta nyefe nama. Abana. Nyefe. Lega nama ala ta nyefe.
Trying to be ambitious here, Tanzania. They've got another couple of players that have not really featured much in the competition so far. It's held up well by Odom. They've not really got into their rhythm at all, Tanzania. That's the trouble when you make so many changes. I know they've got the Group 1. The one thing it does do is it does take away the momentum of winning matches, and they won their last 2 matches 3-0. They strolled to top spot, 6 out of 6, 4 points clear, and they have every right to play a second fiddle side in this game, but they are being comprehensively beaten by a Mali side that have been handed a blessing of an advantage, really, because they're playing against the second string Tanzania. That's where both Angola and Mozambique had to face a full strength Tanzania. And that's the way the cookie crumbles as the ball is placed down the line, and just struggling to keep it in play was Toure, who's on a hat-trick, remember. 4 minutes into the second half, 2-0. But Tanzania have already won the group. 3rd goal, and I think the group is pretty much wrapped up. Things as they stand, Mozambique would nip into 3rd on goals scored, and they would have a playoff for a place in the Qatar World Cup, the Under-17 Extended World Cup. Many countries in that. That should be a fantastic event. Kept the ball really well here of Tanzania. In their blue shirts and black shorts. It's the all-white of Mali. 2-0 up from the first half. 2 goals from Abdoulaye Toure. The second one, where we thought it was offside, but in the end it was given. After an inspection with the FVS, it was a fantastic strike, I have to say. It was glad it was given. By the way, Mozambique have now gone 2-1 up against Angola again, so they've cemented their hold on 3rd. But they are requiring 2 goals from Tanzania here if they are to pit Mali to 2nd spot. Later on, as Group D brings to an end all the group matches, Senegal against Algeria, South Africa against Ghana. That's a tough old group, that one. The winners of that group will almost certainly play Mali. The runners-up of that group will almost certainly play, well, they will play against Tanzania. Bringing the ball out from the back is Sako. Made wide by Kamasoko. So a little bit more composure about them in this game overall, Mali, and they're on the attack again. This is Koita. Koita's weaved his way into the penalty area. Shot was blocked by Mukunde. Maybe a breakaway here from Tanzania. weren't ruthless enough in getting the ball forward quick enough. And Bergalende, that's a good ball. Racing onto it is Edom. His pullback will come all the way through to Samake, who can bring it forward. Samake, quite sure who he's aiming for there, but it's gone out for a throw into Tanzania. So confirmation that Mozambique would stay in third. The only way that can change is if Mali surrender their lead here, and they are 2-0 up. A third goal, and you think the Mozambique are out of the competition, will have to make do with a playoff place. Angola, if they are to pip Mozambique to third, will need to score 2 and win that game over on the other side of the complex. It's into the penalty area. The hat-trick seeking Toure was arriving into the box. He pulled it back and Mohamed couldn't get his angles. 53 minutes gone. He was just offside. It was the right decision. The assistant referee's flag did go up. He crossed it in and Mohamed couldn't steer it towards goal. It wouldn't have mattered anyway. So Vuai plays it short. Makinde, I don't think, was expecting that. Sultan back again to Vuai. Back out wide from Edom. Ishmael Edom. It's back with Vuai again, the goalkeeper. 9 minutes into the second half. Still 2-0 to Mali. And there's no urgency necessary from either side. It stays as it is. Both teams go through. Tanzania can't be caught. They will win the group, whatever. Mali just need that win to guarantee second. Referee gets out the way quickly. So still loses it though. To Doumbouya. Saka. Saka's got 2 around him and he's given it away rather cheaply to Abdul. Edom. That's a good ball. Into the feet of Kazinga. Kazinga goes down and that's going to be a free kick. Foul by Samake. There is only one player on the pitch that's on a yellow card from a previous game that would miss the next match, and that is Kamisoko of Mali, the captain. Yeah, the cards are carried over to the next match. Tanzania get a goal back. Mali's existence in this competition suddenly becomes all the more precarious. If they were to concede 2 goals, they would be out. Although they would qualify for the World Cup playoff. Hung up deep, it's a good ball in. Well, there was nothing wrong at all with the ball from Son. It was the head up from Kinde. And he just glanced it wide when really, if he gets some sort of weight behind the header, you feel that they might well have dropped in for 2-1. That's a let-off for Mali. Mali 2-0 up, 11 minutes gone in the second half. Onto the chest of Toure. He's the man of the moment. 2 goals in the first half, giving Mali the cushion. 1 after 3 minutes, 1 just over 3 minutes before half-time. Scored at either end of the half. 2 very well taken goals. The second one was a contender for goal of the tournament on the volley. Splendid finish into the corner from the cross by Silla. Kazinga. Had the ball taken off of him though. Doumbouya. It's a good play. And a little ball inside when he's on fire at the moment is Toure, but he lost his footing there. Brought away by Gazinga and Salter. Serengeti boys still trailing 2-0. It's the first goals that they've conceded in this competition. Mali, as things stand, will go through undefeated but second. This would be their first win. Drew the previous two. That's the difference between these two sides. Tanzania winning 3-0 against Angola, winning 3-0 against Mozambique. Resting everyone today. Ready for a semi-final showdown against one of Senegal, Algeria, South Africa, Ghana. They're not going to be easy matches, obviously, whoever they play. Just to bring you up to speed on Group D, Ghana are bottom with 1, but they can still qualify. They're going to have to beat South Africa today for sure. Senegal are currently 3rd, South Africa 2nd, but there's only 1 goal in it with those two in goal difference. Algeria top with 4, but they can still be dumped out today if they were to lose to Senegal. However, because they've got 4 points and a better goal difference, Algeria are guaranteed a top 3 finish in that group. Into the 60th minute of the game, and another injury delay. It's another Tanzanian player that needs treatment. He's back on his feet. Amala to Diarra. Across to Sila, Yusuf Sila, who continues his run, and he'll get on the end of that. Sila chips it into the penalty area. Goalkeeper came and caught it ahead of Toure. Tanzania on the ball at the moment. It's Mbasalo to Sultan. Sultan plays it wide. Header from Abdul. One back by Doumbia. It's too far ahead of the on-rushing Toure, and it's eventually headed home by Mukindai for goalkeeper Vuai. Well, it's anyone's guess who everyone's going to be playing. Just getting to that quarter-final is the most important thing. These sides will feel they stand a chance, but it's a strong Group D. Algeria, South Africa, Senegal, maybe even Ghana. Whoever comes out of that is going to provide a stern test for these two sides in their respective quarter-finals, providing Mali could see this one over the line. And the longer it goes on at 2-0, we've played over an hour now, the longer it goes on like this, the more comfortable they will feel. If they concede 1 goal here to Tanzania, it becomes a little more uncomfortable because the other game is not being drawn. So, Mali throw, leading by 2-0. Saka. It's wide by Kamasaka. Off he goes now, Quetta on the right-hand side, digs it out from underneath in the back heel. Finding Doumbia. Doumbia is fouled by Kazinga. That's going to be a free kick. Koita stays down. It's Doumbia, I beg your pardon. Stays down. Doumbia plays for ELN Olympique back in Mali. All these players are Mali-based. The only player that's not based in his own country is Sohn of Tanzania, who plays in France for Grenoble Fou. He's back on his feet. Amadou Doumbia. Here comes the delivery from Makansako. Did get it clear, and now they got the chance of the breakaway. Hefty challenge coming in from Diarra. Almost turned defence into attack in the blink of an eye there, but it was cut out by Sultan. And now back out wide, Mbasalu down the line to Abdul. Gets an early cross in, that's slammed away by Hamala. All quarter-finals will be played on the complex. Semi-finals and the final will be played in the nearby Moulay Al Hassan Stadium in Rabat, along with the third-place match as well. This pitch will house the quarter-final between Morocco and Cameroon on Sunday. That should be a good game. Ivory Coast to play Egypt. There's another confirmed fixture. Ivory Coast against Egypt will be a good game. Egypt squeezing through from Group A without really setting the world alight. That'll be a tough one for them against a good Ivory Coast side. That's a long ball forward, and it's a cross that's kept in by Abdul, or is it? The flag is up. It's a goal kick. It's caught anyway by a goalkeeper.
Replacement number 19, Husseini CDB. سنوصل منتخب مالي خروج لاعب رقم 11 دخول لاعب رقم 19 Husseini CDB.
Sugadogo is off and Sidibe comes on. They take off a man that's got a yellow card to his name and bring on another one in Fousseni Sidibe. Went over the top of the defender. We certainly had a look at his squad players today, as the Tanzania head coach Elineza Nsanganazilo. He won't have any players knocking on his door saying, why haven't I had a game? That's pretty much all of them have now. Experience to be playing at a major tournament like this for these young 16, 17-year-olds. It can be disheartening sometimes at that age if they come along to a tournament and they don't play any part at all. They've not had that problem, Tanzania. It's been a dream, really, to get through and win the group with a match to spare. They have every right to utilise the full depth of their squad. But it has shown today they haven't really got into the routine. Kinde to Sultan, who takes it on the chest and wanders slowly to the midway point of his own half, but that's where the game is at the moment. Neither side has to exert itself. It's all eyes on the quarter-finals. The quarter-finals, incidentally, are all on Sunday. All the way through to Diarra. And we're at the midway point of this second half. 3/4 of the way through. Mali on the cusp of joining Tanzania in the quarter-final. But Tanzania could make it interesting if they were to get one back, and certainly it would lighten up the eyes of Mozambique on the other side of the complex, because they are chasing down second spot themselves. They are 2-1 up against Angola still. Another injury. This time it's Munzuga. And he went down. Miles from anyone. Now comes the ice. Seems to be a cramped calf that's causing the problem for Mzunga. George Samuel Mzungu of Young Africans. He's back on his feet. "21 minutes of play to go." It's not quite there yet for Mali. So they can keep a clean sheet for a bit longer. I feel it's theirs. It's not a game that has set the world alight, because Tanzania have done their job. They've won the group. Mali have done their job. They've won the match, or they are on the process of winning it, but they might be in trouble here. Oh, that's a tremendous save. Quite how that didn't go in, I'm not quite sure, but it was Adom who was inside the penalty area. The flag went up, but the ball didn't go in because Diarra's made the save. Now, is there an offside there? He's coming back. Well, that's the bone of contention, isn't it? But that was a tremendous save from Diarra. Another two players down on the ground injured. One of them is the recently introduced Sidibe, Fassini Sidibe. Well, I can't believe he hasn't scored, Ismail Issa. Into the last 20 minutes, still 2-1 in the other game. Angola 1, Mozambique 2. It's these two that will top the group. Tanzania already guaranteed top. Off comes Son.
And the player number 7, George Bozongu, replaced by number 15, Dismas Atanasi. تغييرين اثنين في صفوف منتخب تنزانيا، خروج اللاعبين رقم 22
Saddam comes on, and 15 as well, Dismas Athanasi. So Asanathi and Saddam coming on, trying to refresh things and get themselves going. Tanzania on the attack. Well, I think that third had scored just now. It would have been disallowed for offside, but really, Adam should have scored. It was a great save from Diarra. Dismas, who's come on, has started in the previous 2 games. It's back with the goalkeeper again, Vuai. Well, they made a change or 2 at half-time, and it's not really made a lot of difference. You can tell that Tanzania's minds are cast towards the quarter-finals. You can tell that Mali are keen to get this one over the line. They've got to face this corner with 17 minutes to go. Mali 2, Tanzania 0 still. Comes the corner, straight behind. Disappointing. So Diarra to take the goal kick. Plays it short to Hamala. Back inside to Diarra. The other Diarra, Salaya Diarra. His clearance will go straight to Sultan. Sultan again. Anissa Brewer. One back by Mali, and they're looking to get forward. It's a laboured run from the left-hand side for Koita. Surrender possession again there through Koita. Tanzania breaking. Abdul trying to hit it forward early to Saddam. Here's Saddam. It's an interesting ball. It's a good run from the midfield from Adam. Can he get the cross in? Good defending by Silla. Has the ball gone out of play over on the far side? But the flag is up, suggesting it has. Play for a throw-in on this near side. 2 balls on the pitch at the moment, not for long though. Mozambique still leading 2-1 in their game against Angola. They are starting to prey on miracles at the moment. Maybe there's one here. And it was a shot from distance from Erdogan, but it was straight at goalkeeper Diarra, who makes the save. Curling effort from Mbegalendi, in fact. Saved comfortably. Mali would make it through as runners-up if things stay as they are. 14 minutes to go now. Touré's first half double. Comes another change. Off goes Lukman. Mega comes on. It's Diarra. 13 minutes remaining. Mali 2-0 up. Controlling the game at the moment. It's a long chip forward. Headed away by Saka. Head on. The referee's whistle's gone. It's another stop. It is a bit stop-start at the moment. The injury is to Koita. He landed awkwardly there. This is more cramped than anything else. It's a warm afternoon. It is an afternoon kickoff as opposed to an evening kickoff. It's just starting to cool down now. It's been a pleasant day here in Morocco. It's back out wide again to Dismas. From Adam. Adam's done well. Dismas, and that runs beyond. It's the flag that's gone up, and free kick, and they'll be relieved to just kill a few more seconds here, Mali, as we head up towards the final 10 minutes of the game. Still 2-1 in the other game. Two goals for Tanzania would eliminate Mali, because Mozambique would then take second place with their 4 points. They would take third place in the World Cup playoff place. That's good skills from Koita. Run into traffic though. Bengalendi leaves it to Kinde. So now then 10 minutes to go. So Edom, he's playing at left back now, Edom. That's a good save by the goalkeeper. Well, that could have put things once and for all to bed. And he makes the save. There's Fuai, who's certainly been the busier of the two goalkeepers. Senegal against Algeria coming up, as well as Ghana against Algeria. And there's the goal back that they needed, Tanzania. It was a bolt out of the blue from a defender in Makinde. And suddenly it's not looking quite so comfortable for Mali. Makinde with a goal, it's 2-1, and it was out of nowhere really. This ball into the box. It comes out here It's cushioned back. He makes room for the shot and he floats it into the top corner. It's a very good finish, isn't it? Makinde, the defender, scores his first international goal at under-17 level. Hassan Azizi Makinde makes it 2-1, and now there is hope for Mozambique in the other game. Makinde with the goal. Well, if they get another one here, Tanzania, Mali will be out. They will get another game in the playoff for a World Cup place, but they will be out. So they've got nervous now, Mali. They're going to be nervous. They've got 7 minutes plus injury time. There will be sizable injury time. You're probably looking at the... That's a foul. And a yellow card. First one of the game. It's been shown to Mbengalendi. Taken 85 minutes almost. Oh, it's not Mbengalendi, it's Edom. I thought it was Mbengalendi that made the challenge, but it seems that it was Edom. Free kick to Mali. They could do with a goal right now just to give them a real comfort. They don't want a nervous ending. Mali winning it back and driving forward. That's going to be a free kick. There's going to be another yellow card here. This time it's Abdul that's yellow carded. Is it Abdul? No, it's Sultan. It was a really good run forward from Diarra. And he wins a yellow card. He wins a free kick. It's a yellow card for Sultan. Silla, in fact, with the run. I beg your pardon, not Diarra. Just over 5 minutes to go. So, can Mali strike and set up a quarter-final place once and for all? They were in control at 2-0, but that goal by Makinde has changed the whole complexion of this game. It's a Mali free kick, a chance to reinstate the 2-goal cushion with less than 5 minutes of the 90 remaining. Here comes the free kick over the wall and just over the bar as well. Well, it was a shot from Mega. Which flew over the top of the crossbar. Another player down injured. Lots of injury stoppages in this second half. Though there were in the first half as well. We had 6 minutes added on. 3.5 minutes, just over 3.5 minutes to go. That will run all the way through to Diarra. It's game management now for Mali. Excellent take from Koita. He's got support from Sacco.
Substitution for Mali, player number 3, Gigi Kuna, replacement number 2. CDB. تغيير وصول منتخب مالي خروج لاعب رقم 20 دخول لاعب رقم 2.
So Koita is a player off. Sidibe on. So a defender for a forward. That kind of gives you an indication of where Mali are at here. But they are on the attack at the moment. That's a great ball in. Well, dangerous ball from Sacco, and it needed the intervention of goalkeeper Vuai. Well, it was a defender, in fact, wasn't it? He put it over his own crossbar. Abdul. Another spot of cramp, it seems. Another ice pack is out there. Still Mozambique leading 2-1 in the other game. If Tanzania concede, sorry, if Tanzania find an equalising goal, Mali will be out. So they've got to be careful here, Mali. Stretcher is on for Edom. 2 stretchers, in fact. Well, there's a minute and a half of the 90 minutes to go. There will be sizable additional time, I'm sure, for all of these stoppages. Adam is taken off on a stretcher. It's to be seen whether he gets off that stretcher and comes back on again, but it does look as if they're going to make a change. Looks like Abassi might be coming on. We'll wait and see on that one. Shot towards goal, didn't lack any direction or power from Doumbia. It's cleared long by Vuai. That's an interesting ball. Dismas is after it. It's Dismas hurriedly put behind by Silla for a corner. They're looking a little nervy at the moment. We're into the last 30 seconds of the 90 minutes. There will be added time. There'll be, I'm reckoning, at the very least 8 minutes. In comes the cross. It's headed away. The 4th official is preparing his board. It's a great challenge by Abdul. But he was showing his studs, and so a free kick to Mali, but that'll be brought back. And as we hit the 90-minute mark, only 5 minutes. I'm really surprised at that. 5 minutes. Mahimba is going to come on. Defender. Who comes on for Ismail Isado. Mahimba will go straight in at left back. Mozambique looks like they're going to have to make do with a World Cup playoff match on Friday. Unless this game is able to produce something out of the ordinary. Free kick to Tanzania. There is still time. We've played 1 of the 5 minutes. Still going on. 7 minutes into stoppage time in the game between Angola and Mozambique. It's 2-1 there. If Angola were to score, it doesn't matter what happens here. But if Mali were to concede an equaliser, they would be out as things stand. So they need to keep it tight. Got the ball at the moment deep inside their own half. It's rifled up towards the halfway line. Tanzania come again with Mbe Glende. Towards the edge of the penalty. A great turn from Saddam. Trying to find a way through was Lukman. Right out to Kazinga. He stretches it wide to Abdul. Kazinga again. He's giving it away. And now the chance for Mali to maybe break. Or if not break, certainly just get forward. He's kept alive. That's a great spin from Toure. There's 2 brilliant goals in the first half. The difference between the two sides until that goal from Makinde. Tanzania's throw. It's gone all the way back to Makinde. Abdul. Halfway through, 5 minutes of stoppage time at the end of the 90. It has finished Angola 1, Mozambique 2. So, quite simply now, a goal for Mali, a goal for Tanzania rather, would eliminate Mali. But here they come themselves. Best form of defence is attack. Sako still going. Urge was to take it into the corner, but he has got the cross in. It's in towards the penalty area. This is Mega. Taken off of him by Sultan. Back to the goalkeeper. Abdul. Oh, he's run it out of play. That's just what Mali would have wanted. Ball out of play on the far side. Mozambique will be standing on pitch 11, hoping upon all hope that Tanzania can find an equaliser. But time is not on their side. We have got just over a minute to go, and they're not going to hurry to take this throw-in. Well, Mali will go through this group unbeaten, and they will go through in second place, and they will play the winners of Group D. Unless they concede, but they're on the attack at the moment. That's a good piece of play. Now the cross maybe from Sidibe, delivered with power, low and hard. But goalkeeper Vuai took it well, and he's distributed it quickly. Just needs to go back to the goalkeeper, and it does. And we've got about 30 seconds to go, and they will take their time here, Mali. They're nearly there now. The clock is ticking, the ball is long. The target is Toure, who's on a hat-trick, but that's not a priority right now. It's just getting this over the line. Is there one last chance? If they can get the ball one more time in this game, Mali, you feel they'll get it over the line, but in comes the cross, and there might be half a chance here, and it's saved by the goalkeeper. And at nervous moments, there was a big shout for a penalty for handball. And the referee certainly didn't see it, but I know what's coming here. Tanzania are going to have a big call on the FVS. This will be looked at. Now, did it hit his hand? Comes out from the goalkeeper. There was a big shout. Couldn't see it there. It seemed to strike that defender behind. Referee's going to come across and have a look. And the VS check could make all the difference. If he gives a penalty, Mali could be eliminated. Controversial end to the game. Mozambique will be standing on pitch 11, hoping that a penalty is given. So they're assessing whether it was offside. It's past that. It strikes the elbow, doesn't it, of Hamala, who doesn't know anything about it. Oh, this is an interesting one, isn't it? Grazes his hand. Well, it's open to interpretation, and it's down to the referee, Tuan Ferrasoro of the Ivory Coast. What's he going to give? Check is completed. Out he comes. What's he going to say?
After on feed you, no hunt, corner kick.
No handball, penalty kick. A mighty sigh of relief for Mali, because if that penalty is given and scored, they're out. That's how close it was, and it certainly struck the hand. But it wasn't intentional. Well, it always felt as if it might be one last thing in this game to put a twist in the tail. And it is victory for Mali, and Mali do go through in Group C as the second place team. They will join Tanzania in the final. They have beaten Tanzania here by 2-1. 2 first half goals from Abdoulaye Toure. It was a nervous ending after Makindai had got one back for Tanzania with 10 minutes to go, but they rode their luck at the end. It was a possible handball against Tamala. It went to the video system, and after a long delayed research of what happened, it was decided that it wasn't a penalty, and Mali scraped through nervously to the final 8, and they will be playing at the World Cup as well in Qatar, so a great win for them. Final score, Mali 2, Tanzania 1.
De Total Energies, man of the match. Afterlife Total Energies. Pour l'importance, Mr. Montserrat, number 9 for Mali. Abdoulaye Toure.
Non, French.
Ok, donc félicitations pour ce match. Quel est votre sentiment en étant homme du match?
Bon, on est très heureux vu qu'on était dans la difficulté. Mais avec l'équipe et le staff, on a bien travaillé et je pense que je suis fier de mon équipe et le staff aussi.
Et selon toi, qu'est-ce qui a fait la différence aujourd'hui?
Bon, on a été plus efficace, plus endurant et la force aussi. C'est ça qui nous a permis de marquer les buts comme ça. Merci.